Hi, today we're going to discuss with you on the pandemic of the coronavirus infection. And before we going to discuss pandemic, let's look together the new cases of Wuhan pneumonia. And as of today, February 22nd, 2020, there are total 77,988 cases. And the death is 2,362. And it may be easy for us to look at this when we look at the graph. And this is total case, and that's close 77,000. And looks like that new case is closing to the plateau in 1 or 2 weeks. I hope that will be start to go down. And so same is held true the total death. And right now it's continuing to increase. And one big worry sign is that many new cases in the country outside of China. In South Korea, in last 2 days, they have every day have double number of cases because there's some mistake made and don't take active measure to prevent from happening. And then also happened to Italy, and last days they have some huge case increase, and in Iran they also have serious increase last 2 days. As I mentioned earlier, that this is we're going to see more and more such cases internationally, because as mentioned before, the Chinese government take measure to lock down the city, and people already travel around the world. So the virus already spread to every corner of the world. So now, after this incubation times, we start to see that the new cases. And this is an unfortunate outcome, but we still need to, every country maybe need to take very serious measures to try to control the virus spread. And let's look at what is pandemic. Let's have a look at the definition. And we just look at definition by World Health Organization. And they define the pandemic is the worldwide spread of new diseases. Apparently that is Wuhan corona pneumonia is new disease, and also it's right now is worldwide spread. In the Asian country, apparently spread almost every country in Asia country, and also now it's spread to European countries, like as mentioned in Italy, and in the Middle East, Iran, and of course there also have cases in North America, in America, and in Canada. And I feel that it's just kind of timing when we declare the pandemic of coronavirus infection. So to declare this virus infection, we need to understand how bad this could be, and because we already have dealt with this disease for a while now, and especially in China, they have accumulated a lot of experience on how to deal with diseases. So from China, it suggests about 82% of confirmed cases has only mild infection, and about 15% of the cases are severe to require hospital, and 3% need intensive care. Also, the preliminary data suggests that roughly 2% of people who test positive for the virus have died. And because the resource limitation, Actually, this virus, this fatality rate may be lower because a lot of people have mild cases, may not go to see doctors, so they're not counting this entire cases. So actual fatality rate may be lower than 2%. So if you add all this together, so it is estimated that this if you add all these mild cases, that maybe the fatality case is about 0.4%. So that is a little more. This is not so, cannot be counted as it's much less severe than SARS and MERS, and this fatality is about 10%. Looks like that based on data we have, we can see that right now that this Wuhan pneumonia is a little bit more like influenza virus, seasonal influenza virus. Even so, this right now, this Wuhan pneumonia looks like seasonal influenza, but it can be a huge challenge for the country which have less well-developed healthcare system, like in Africa. And for influenza virus, we have all the knowledge about this virus, and we know that they have seasonal nature. So we know by the end of the season, the virus is going to wipe out. And also we have vaccine to protect some of the population. But for this new coronavirus, right now, we don't know this virus so much. We just get some experience, and we don't know if this virus can be seasonal or not. So it's a big challenge. And like in Singapore, right now, the temperature there is close to 30 degrees. So they still have some kind of epidemic in Singapore. So we don't know. So if this virus spread to African country, and there they have limited health care resource. It's different from China, because China, in the previous SARS experience, they have a lot of experience with it. So they can deal with this situation in a pretty rapid speed to contain this virus spread. So what this means to everyone in the world is that everyone needs to take cautious and try to protect yourself and protect your family. Of course, best way to don't go to the area which have potential virus contamination, and also always have precautions to protect yourself and have a good hygiene. And so now everything just speculation. We are going to see, and time will tell us how this virus would turn out to be. And that's it for today's video. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.